Good evening, guys. We're going to go ahead and start. It's about 6:31, so it's good a few minutes for everybody to get on. Thank you to everybody who joined, and welcome to the new land of virtual meeting. I'm really glad to see you all. We have missed our students. It's really weird being here without them, so please tell them that. I do want to let you know there are some different people from the school on tonight. Myself, Ms. Davis, the principal, and then Mr. Reeves, the assistant principal of Camden County High School, and Ms. Fields, the assistant principal of Camden Early College. And then Coach Harnley, our athletic director, is also on here to answer some questions. And I know there's some more staff I've seen popping up here with that. So again, thank you guys. We also want to thank you for your patience, your understanding, your communication. It's been a very odd week for us, and we know it's been for you as well. We know there's a ton of questions, and we want to answer as many as we can. Honestly, there's some things we don't have answers to, but we're going to answer everything that we can, and if we don't have answers, we will get them for you. I'm going to address several things initially that have already been asked or that I know may be concerns of yours, and then we're going to have a Q&A. You guys can ask any questions you may have. We're going to ask that all questions be entered in the chat feature, type in for less confusion, and then I'll read the question out loud and answer it so everybody can hear, even if you're on the phone. If you are joined in on just phone and you need to ask a question, we understand that as well, and that's not a problem. We also want to ask that if you have questions that are specific to certain classes or certain teachers, please call us or email us tomorrow morning with those, because we want to keep this a little more general and not discuss students and things like that. So that is where we're going to be moving on. So the first thing I want to address is that at this time, we are not canceling any major events such as prom, awards banquets, graduations, things like that. We really, really hope to come back on May 18th. The governor has said that we're closed until May 15th, which is a Friday, so May 18th would be that Monday. And if we do come back on the 18th, we are going to make those things happen. They may look a little different than they would typically look, but we will make those happen. If we are out of school beyond the May 15th deadline that the governor has given, we still want to make those things happen as much as in our control. Even if we're looking at early July, August. I know prom dresses have been bought. I know caps and gowns have been bought. I know all that is going on, and we want to make sure that we still recognize and celebrate our students. I can't make any definite plans with dates at this point because I don't know when we will be back. So I am waiting for that. Whenever we can have large gatherings again, will be when we'll start making some plans for that. I've seen some early college parents pop up, so I did want to mention if you have a senior at Camden Early College or super senior, COA has rescheduled their graduation for July 30th. More information will be coming forth about that. We also had several people contact us and said they were going to be on here tonight about college, early college applications. We're making plans that be more specific, but we do have a new deadline, and that deadline is now April 6th. So you can email them to me or Ms. Fields. You can fax them 335-4219, and we're going to put that in the chat feature right now. We're going to have to conduct interviews via teleconference or phone, and we're hoping to do those April 7th through the 9th. And if your child turns in an application, we will give you a phone call and let you know about that. And then we are also hoping by the end of April to have letters out to let you know who has been accepted. We've also had lots of questions about Camden County High School registration. If you are a 9th, 10th, or 11th grader, Diane Overton emailed your child today asking for that form and telling them ways that we can get that form back in. There's several ways. Also, if your child has lost that form, she has also given them ways in which to turn that form back in, or to let them know how they can submit the classes they want without having that form. She should have gotten that. If your child is an 8th grader at the middle school and plans on attending Camden County High School, you will be getting information next week from Mr. Mizell or someone at the middle school about how we're going to do it. We're looking at doing it online, electronically, obviously, and then making some special cases for those students who do not have internet, but we are working on that. I wanted to remind everyone about packet pickup and work drop-off, as well as if you still need a device or Chromebook. We've had over 100 Chromebooks picked up, but we do have more if you need them. And those days are Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., and then Fridays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. These are subject to change if our hours get changed or our days or we're not allowed in the building anymore. Our counselor, Ms. Carnes, also has office hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and 1 to 3 p.m. And she is available via phone and teleconferencing. So if you have questions, whether your child needs to talk to somebody or if there's something going on with your senior and you need to know about scholarships, she's handling all that information. We know it's a really trying time if you're a senior and you're looking at going to college and you're looking at scholarships and all those things. So she's still here to answer those questions. Report cards will be mailed home. Early college report cards will be mailed home beginning of next week. And then Camden County High School report cards will be mailed home on April 8th. So please let us know if you don't get one after those times. I want to address something specifically with seniors. I do see several senior parents on here. I hate this for everyone. It stinks. I know that there are bigger things in the world sometimes than this to people, but my heart breaks for our seniors. We miss them. We love them, and we want to do everything we can to continue to show them that and to celebrate them and for them not to feel like they're completely missing out on all the good stuff with the senior year. So there's a couple things we've already started, and we're going to continue to do some more things. But one thing is that our guidance counselor, Ms. Carnes, emailed all the seniors and asked them to send her their college admissions letters, their military acceptance letters or signing letters, job offers, different things like that. And we want to really get out there and promote that with pictures of them, their letters, what they're doing, their future plans. Typically do that at school with a big senior intent wall. But since we can't do that with them here, we want to do it via social media. So please encourage your senior to do that. Whatever it may be that they're planning on doing, we want to know, we want to celebrate it. Also, Ms. Heath, our media coordinator, she either sent out today or sending out in the next day or two to seniors an email. We're creating a senior slideshow, and we're asking each senior to upload some pictures to a slide. We have a format already there for them, so we can create a senior slideshow and then put it out there to celebrate them as well on social media. So also ask about that. If you have any questions, just let us know. If you or your student do not follow us on social media, please start. Not only is it the best way to get current information, but it's also what we're going to use in order to promote, celebrate, recognize, congratulate our students, especially our seniors. Right now, Mr. Reeves and Ms. Fields are going to put all of our information for social media in the chat box, so you can see that if you don't already follow us. One thing I did want to talk about real quick was just trying to keep your kids on a schedule. I know it's tough. I know there's teenagers, they want to sleep in and they want to enjoy this time off as much as they can, even though they all have told us they want to come back and see us, and we want them back. We really, think that keeping them on a schedule will help, whatever your schedule may look at or whatever can be. But we do want to make sure that they have time to work and do those things. That they're not overloaded. Like you guys are overwhelmed, and our staff has done a really good job of trying to get everything together. But please communicate to us if there are any issues. That's enough from me. That's the general information I have. I want to know what questions we can answer for you. If you want to start writing them in the chat, or I know there's a couple people here by phone. If you want to ask those and answer any questions, we can. Any questions? All right, I saw we just had a couple people just join us. we did go over a bunch of stuff about registration, early college applications, different things like that. We've kind of already answered those questions. I am going to put this, hopefully, this video on social media if I can figure out how to do it. I am learning some new stuff about social media myself. So bear with me on that. Okay. Someone asked, what is the new deadline for National Honor Society applications? That's a good question. That's one I don't know. I will have to get with Miss Simmons. She's in charge of it. She gave us the original deadline, but I will get with her first thing in the morning and I will find that out. And then once I know, we will post it on our social media, those things. And if you're not on social media and don't see it, you can call or email me and I will let you guys know. I also did want to mention one thing too. I know Coach Harley's on here in case anybody has questions about athletics. We have heard from the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, and they are pretty much following what the governor has said. They have not canceled any full seasons. They're waiting to see what happens and to see if we return. And we're really hopeful that we will return and be able to play with that. And we will do all that we can to make their seasons the best they can be if we're able to do that. Anything else? Feel free to ask any questions. We've heard a lot of them. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure everybody understands what's going on. We know it's crazy for y'all too.
I just want to take a minute to say I think you guys have done a great job communicating with the kids, kind of believing or trying to have some sense of normalcy. And as parents, we really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. The staff has worked really, really hard. I'm super, super proud of them. But every single person here has said that we do what we do because of the kids. We really, really miss them, and we can't wait for them to get back. So, but thank you, and we appreciate you parents because you guys have talked and been so supportive, and like I said, we just can't thank you enough. Is there anything else? Does anybody else have any general questions? Nope. Okay. Well, you guys are an easy crowd. Thanks for not being too. Oh, did we get one? Oh, it's application due. Okay. Somebody asked when early colleges due. Ms. Forehand, I'm assuming you're talking about for early college. And the early college applications, the new deadline is April 6th, is what we have set. And you can email them, or you can fax them, or you can bring them to the Camden County High School main office if you would like. And you can email it to me. It's adavis@camden.k12.nc.us. Anything else, guys? Okay, we're going to try and do this a little more regularly because we know that as things go on, you may have questions, and we understand that. And we want to be here and do this. And if we have any other announcements, we want to let you all know. One thing I really want to stress too is if you have any questions at all at any time, do not hesitate to call us. Do not hesitate to email us. Do not hesitate to reach out via messenger on social media or things like that. We are here. I get that it's tough. I get that, you know, I had to teach a child math right now for high school. I need all the help I could get. I would be struggling a lot. Like I said, our teachers have done a phenomenal job, but we want to make sure that we offer all the supports that we can. Please keep in touch with us. Please stay safe. Tell your kids, if they're not on here, that we love them and we miss them and we can't wait to see them. And if there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This will be posted, like I said, hopefully on our social media sites. So if you need to go back and review something, or if someone else needs to see something, you can send them here. So again, thank you guys, and please stay safe. Have a good evening. It's her hang up.